Hello and welcome back to part 2, rescuing Kerbals contract. I've gone ahead and deleted the heap, Johann's heap, and I hope it was Johann. I just deleted whatever it was. And we're going to go after Limfred. I'm going to come to my periapsis here, which is at 70, and I'm going to retrograde burn below Limfred's. So let's go ahead and fly this. Rescue ship number 3, it does have, supposed to have Johann on board. Johann. We have received a couple of contract. We saved Johann. We just have to get him back to Kerbin, and he is now part of the system, the roster. So we're going to get to the periapsis, and we're going to go after Limfred. Let's go ahead and make a burn to get it below. Well, we need to see what we're doing. We need to get our apoapsis below his apoapsis. 84 and 81. So we need to turn retrograde. We're at 83. We're at 81. We're at 79. 74. That'll get us closer and closer to him. So we'll do that maneuver. We're going to stay really low. I hate flying this low. Let's go ahead and put us in retrograde mode. Get ready for the burn. Oh, wrong way. Halfway on battery, but we do have generator on the engine. It should charge our battery when we thrust. I haven't changed. Did I change the thrust limiter on it? I'm not sure. We're just going to burn this 22 meters, and that's going to put us in a lower orbit, and that way we'll catch him. Okay, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Okay, hopefully we're in a lower orbit. Gives us 70,000, which is right on the edge. And 73, I think it is. Yeah, so we will be catching up with Limfred now. I just have to remember how. See, I don't do this a lot. Let's face normal so that we get battery charge all the time. I think we only have 2. Or are they here and here? I want to rotate that and face the sun, which will pop out momentarily. We do have an engineer on board, which is good in case something breaks. Let's go ahead and speed up time. We're going to get closer and closer. I will just have to play with it to figure out when to make the transfer straight to him. We can't accelerate too fast below, a certain altitude, but we are going to catch him. I mean, we can watch the distance. We're 2013, 2012. These little lines will get closer and closer. Boom, they're getting closer and closer. We'll be 10,000 meters away from him, so I'm not sure when to make the transfer. I just hope it's on the daytime side. I hate trying to rendezvous at night. Now we are the one pointing down. He is the one pointing up. Next time around, we'll be within 8 kilometers. That's where we'll slow down and then burn toward him. Let's go on around again. We will kill off our target speed when we get to the other side of the planet here. I did fill up with a battery, and we're getting closer and closer. This is looking good. We're within 15,000 meters. 14, we are going a little bit faster than him. That's why we're catching up. $10,000 meters. 9,000 meters. Crossing over to 8,000 meters. Going to go ahead and get in our retrograde position. Do it every time, go the wrong way. We're going to knock these 10 kilometers off right now. Then we're going to point toward our target, which should be up in the sky above us. And we're going to burn toward. And again, that doesn't work. We'll be within 8.5 right there. We'll be within 8.2. Be within 7. But you can see we don't have a periapsis. It's down to 55,000 meters there. But we'll be closer, then we can slow down again. Match his orbital speed. Okay, within 5. Within 4. And we'll be within 2 there. So once we get there, we're going to kill off the rotation again. So let's get pointed in our retrograde position. Make sure we have sunlight. Because right now our periapsis is at 42,000. Looks like we're going to have to rotate to get us some power. We'll just have to get over there quickly. Now we should be facing the sun with this solar panel. And where is, he's above us, isn't he? He's in the sky above us. There he is. 5,000 meters away. Lemford. Let's go ahead and speed up time. It's just going to take us 2 minutes, 3 minutes to get here. We'll charge our battery. As we're going, battery's charged. We're going to kill off 32 meters per second here. Go ahead and get in our retrograde position. Set to target, which is what we want. We will be within 2 after this burn. We should be back up into a good orbit because we're going to match his orbit. And here we go. Okay, now we want to push toward him again, which is again up in the sky. We'll be within 2 kilometers there. Be within 2 kilometers there. Okay, we'll be within 100 meters there. So it's probably time we go ahead and set to normal and get him on board. Where is he in relation to us? He's going to be down facing the planet. Okay, we're going to F5 and save it. And we're going to jump. Okay, Limford, are you ready? That's EVA. Pilot. Very good. Put on your suit. Turn on your lights. Look down toward the planet. You see that little... That's where you need to go. Here we go. Again, at night. Just kind of making adjustments. Your lights are on. Your lights are on. How did you get up here? I think at 100 meters that will disappear, so let's just be ready to lock our eyes onto it. Coming in a little bit slower than we did with the other Kerbal. Making small adjustments. Keeping it right at the top of our helmet there, as you can see. Because we are going to lose it at 100 meters. We're going on the dark side, but we're well above the curvature of Kerbals. So, okay, slow down. Right into the door, Limford. Oh my goodness, what are we going to do with you Kerbals? Always causing troubles. And get in. Very good, we got 2 on board, got us some more money there, that's what we needed. And we're going to move the pilot, Limford, into why can't I transfer? There we go. Now we can unlock from that one and go for Shelbert or Gino. I have no idea. Jemini? Janine? Janimi? Don't know. Okay. We're still in a low orbit. So we need to go high orbit now. Just kind of boost forward a little bit. Don't want to set the target anymore. And what this will do is we will slow down. We'll be in a higher orbit, slow down, and they will catch up. $86. Theirs is 86. What is our target? Who did I target? Okay, we're at 91. Definitely above Shilbret. He's at 84. It's possible that we could go far out and then come back right on top of him. We could go, it's like a Holman transfer. We'll go all the way out here, give him enough time to catch up, and then we come back to him. Let's try it. I'm sure we have enough Delta V. Oh, I don't know, 790. Maybe, yeah. As long as we don't go too far. As long as we don't go too far, we'll be all right. Bringing the purple lines together. We might do it twice. We'll save that. We're at 755. We could go around twice. He'll catch up with us a little bit. Boom. He'll catch up with us again. And boom. Let's go ahead and F5 and save that. And speed up time. So we're going to leave the normal orbit and go into a higher orbit. This is Shilbret. It's the one we're watching. We're in a higher orbit. There goes Limfred. Okay. Shilbret's coming up underneath us. Let's see how close we'll be next orbit. Oh. Be 19 kilometers. That'll be good. 19 kilometers. Then we'll turn to retrograde, kill off our speed, and we'll be within 20 kilometers. Okay, he's underneath us but in front of us. So now we need to get below him. Just to catch up just a little bit. Okay, we're going to kill off our target speed. Got to get over there and do it now. Taking this down to 0. Okay, we should be pretty much on a nice little orbit. We're going to aim toward the target now. And draw these lines a little closer. If we go around again, we'll be within 3 kilometers. And I probably shouldn't have touched it. Just trying to be aggressive and get there quickly. Within 18 kilometers. How much fuel do we have? 665. Wow. This is our last Kerbal anyway, so let's get a little bit more aggressive. We'll be within 7 or 8 there. Check our 630 Delta V. Periapsis is at 79. We'll get here and we will kill off the rotation again. Just kind of wrangling him in there, just wrangling him in just a little at a time. It's the way I should have been doing it the whole time. I get confused. Speed up time. Okay, we should be within 8 here. Once we kill off the 60 meters per second, we'll have 500 meters of delta V left to play with. $35, $30, $20. Okay, we're pretty close right there. Let's go ahead and zoom, fly toward again. We're going to get this one down now, I think. 13 meters, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 6 meters up there. Within 2 meters there. During the daytime, that's going to be good. We'll be there in 4 minutes. Check our delta V, we're at 500. We have electricity, good. Oh, yeah, we've got some. This is for Lemford. Got some money for that. We'll speed up time till we get up here, and then we want to kill off our velocity to the target. Cancel out the velocity. Speed up time. Be there in 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. So we're getting Lemford and Shelbrett, I guess it was. Okay, here we go. Down to 0 with this. Oh, little 1-1. That's okay. Let's jump over to Shelbrett, who is a engineer. Oh my goodness. So we're going to be looking above the planet, that direction. Turn your jetpack on and your lights, and let's go that direction. There goes your junk, your space junk. .7 kilometers away. Speed up just a bit. $1,400 meters. 1,300 meters. Coming up over the ocean. We get him on board, we can hit the retrograde burn, maybe get to KSP on time. Adjusting for drift. These little Kerbals, I swear. Keeping it right above the helmet. It's going to disappear shortly. Oh, I didn't set it in northern. A normal position for him to a normal orientation for him to board. We should be getting sunlight though on the batteries. You've got good monopropellant, you're good. Okay, yeah, you can get in that way. We have got them. We have a pilot, an engineer, and an engineer. A couple of engineers, hoping for a scientist or two. My goodness, what's it take to buy a scientist around here? Okay, let's turn retrograde just a bit. Get out of this orbit. There's too much space junk up here. Okay, our periapsis is going down to 72. There we go. Where is... Ooh, it's right there. Yeah, we're going to make this a daytime landing for sure. Let's F5 and save it. Go ahead and speed up time, get over to our periapsis. We have good battery. Go ahead and turn off targeting. Go ahead and burn a little bit. Ooh, how much do we have? 506. Yeah, we want to burn off a little bit. We want to get the apoapsis down to about 70. Rotate. They'll spend one more night on the dark side. One more 30 minutes actually in flying around Kerbin on the dark side. Speed up time. Crossing over. Go ahead and burn. Down to 70 probably. Good enough. 73. 73 by 73. That's sweet. And we want to look for the desert and come in over the desert when we come over here. We're going to shoot for maybe a eastern ocean, east of Kerbal Space Center. I have to remember which one is ours. Speeding up time. F5 save it. Speeding up time. Looking for the last bit of desert. That's where we'll put on the brakes. We're the one with the green line. I can't see the desert, so there's Kerbal Space Center. I guess that was the deserts. Let's go ahead and make our burn. Retrograde. There we go. We'll make the burn to put us right here in the middle of the ocean. Of course, we will slow down even more. Once we start hitting the atmosphere. I want to try to get as close to Kerbal Space Center as we can. We're practically over top of it now. There we go. We'll see if that works. We'll go ahead and jettison. I guess we should. We're going to F5 and save it. I guess we should just jettison this. Let's go ahead and set one parachute to open. You guys, you ready? We got electric charge. Not enough. Let's get some more. Oh, it's hard to. Grab a little bit of electric charge as we come in. We're going to try to hold retrograde. We hope it doesn't spin too much. We'll set that to pull at 4,000 in case we're over the mountains, which we shouldn't be. I think we're going to. And then we can always cut it and then hit the other two. That's what we're doing. Coming in over KSC, coming in over the mountains. Waiting for the heat effects and waiting for anything to happen that we don't want to. Oh, I never did deploy the antenna, did I? Never did. I need to put that little one back on. I say little one, it's actually heavier, I think. There's the moon. Try to hold retrograde as much as possible. Maybe a drag chute would also, I don't know. If it flips and wants to go in head first, then better control systems on here would be better than just trying to use what's in here. We should have put the pilot back in. Okay, we're coming in. We're going to hold it as best we can. Now we got the engineer up there. It should be the pilot. We're controlling it from KSC. We're not trusting these guys. They haven't been vetted yet. We just went up and got them. We have no idea what they've accomplished a lot getting in space, but they couldn't get back down. So they're kind of stupid. The ablative heat shield I took a little bit off, so just passed over the Kerbal Space Center. Fighting it, fighting it. There we go. Kinda centered. I do not know why it won't fly straight though. Fighting it. Oh my god. It's wanting to flip now. We're at 1300. I'm pitching as much as I can. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, one of those chutes should deploy first. I thought it should have already deployed. Ooh, there it went. It's going to slow us down and keep us upright so we can turn that one off. Excuse me. Should open at 5,000. And it did not. Ooh. Okay, that has slowed us down to 9 meters per second. Let's go ahead and deploy the second chute I'm thinking about cutting it, but let's deploy this one. We'll wait till we get to 1,000. Now let's go ahead. It's going to open up at 1,000. We'll get this one at 850. Maybe 500. Slow it down to 10. Once it opens, we'll be good enough. We won't have to open the other one. We can save that. Speeding up time. 3 Kerbals home safely. KSC was back that way, I think. It's a new continent. Almost to 1,000. That has slowed us down to 6. We're 800 feet. Let's go ahead and open that other one just in case. Have a soft landing. That brings us down to 4.5. So 3 parachutes, 4.5. Could cut the center one and see what that does. But 600 meters. Go ahead and speed up time. Go ahead and turn the lights off. Lights off. Off the east coast of Kerbal Space Center, 3 rescued Kerbals splashed down in the Eastern Ocean. Four meters per second. $20 meters. And it is time to bring them back. F5 save it. Sometimes I'll have a crash when I recover. So there we go. Brought them back. We still have one out there, and then Ronzor is way out there. So we'll get our next Kerbal, our close Kerbal. We got, oh no, it's 13 science. Parts recovered was 3,231. And 3 crew. They're all advanced to level 1. So I hope you liked this video. Hope you stick around to see what else we're doing. Oh, there's another. They want another thing put in space. Where is Ronzor? Oh, he's way out there and inclined. So Lamfred and Shelbert. We can get rid of Lamfred and Shelbert. We're just deleting that so it doesn't slow our computer down. We could go get the stuff, but I don't have a grabber arm yet. And I hope you stick around for Ronzor's welcome home. At the moment, he's the furthest Kerbal in the solar system. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.